Now we will begin by presenting not a design award, but our annual Orley O. Phillips Honor Award. This is presented to an ACEC Colorado member who has made significant contributions to the profession, the council, and its programs. It was established in honor of one of our founding members. The board of directors supported the past President's Council's nomination of professional engineer Rob Carlson from Muller Engineering Company. To present the award to Rob, I now introduce you to Gray Clark, president of Muller. Gray.
Thank you, Carlene. My name is Gray Clark. I am the president of Muller Engineering Company. I am honored and proud to introduce this year's recipient of the Orley O. Phillips Award. I've had the great privilege to work with Rob Carlson for almost 30 years. Rob hired me as a young design engineer in 1991 when he was in the process of expanding our transportation practice, a process which he started in 1984 when he joined Muller Engineering Company. From those early days continuing through today, Rob has been an incredible mentor to me and to most of the leadership in our firm and to most of you in the industry. Rob possesses an incredible high level of integrity and has always fostered the development of new leaders within Muller Engineering Company. Rob stepped up and took over the reins as our president after the untimely death of Larry Muller in 1995, and for over 18 years led us forward to greater success through growth and expanded services. All this time, while he was leading Muller, Rob was also advancing strong values for our industry through continual advocacy as a member and chairman of the ACEC Transportation Committee, through involvement and direct leadership continuing to this day at the QBS Colorado Coalition, through promotion of ACEC Engineering Excellence Award processes, as well as his support for math education through his involvement in the National Society of Professional Engineers. Rob's also been very active in the West Chamber of Commerce in Jefferson County and is active to this day as well in the Denver Chamber of Commerce. Well, Rob has been incredibly successful as an engineer, as a leader in our firm and our industry and the community. He also has many other amazing talents, having been an accomplished trumpeter since his marching band days at Purdue University here in the Denver metro area. Rob played in multiple Dixieland and blues community bands. Rob does a mean Jake Elwood impersonation on stage, which I have seen several times. Rob is also an accomplished athlete, was inducted into the Greater Denver Bowling Hall of Fame. And on top of all that, just last year, Rob cycled 500 miles in support of funding for awareness and research to find a cure for childhood cancer. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce this year's recipient of the Orley O. Phillips Award to my friend, to my mentor, to my business partner, and to a tireless advocate for our industry and our community, Rob Carlson.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. This is the Orley Phillips Award in my hand here, and I am so honored to receive this award today. Thank you to Gray, and I'd very much like to thank the past President's Council and Mark Hammis, who I understand is the person that suggested my nomination. I'd like to thank the ACEC Colorado Board of Directors, and along with Marilyn, Heidi, Ann, and Dana, and the rest of the ACEC staff who do such a great job and are just so much fun and they're so enjoyable to work with. So thank you, ACEC Colorado. I'd also like to thank the ownership group at Muller Engineering Company, which I had been a part of up until about 5 years ago, and they provide me so much support even in the work I do for the company today. And Gray Clark and Carl Buchholz, who I believe helped the committee provide some of the information about me for this award. I really appreciate that. And some others that I've known over the years from Muller, Mike Dungan, John Hamilton, who unfortunately isn't with us any longer, Dean Harris and Bruce Baer. Dean and Bruce, along with Gray, are still members of Muller's ownership group. And And certainly I also want to thank my wife, Joy, for all the support she's given me over the 47 years of my civil engineering career. Joy was the person that kind of gave me the little push I needed. I was working early in my career in Chicago, and I had a very good job with a really good firm there, but always wanted to move out west. And I finally got a job offer in Green River, Wyoming, and probably wasn't the top of the list. I was thinking more like the Denver area. And Joy just kind of gave me the little nudge saying, well, you know, you've been talking about moving out west ever since I've known you. Now you have a job offer. If you don't take the offer, don't really want to hear about it anymore. So she gave me the final motivation to leave Chicago and move out to the Western United States. And then in 1984, I had the very good fortune of responding to an ad placed by Larry Muller, and came to work at Muller Engineering Company. And gosh, it's hard to believe just 2 years ago, I was playing Gray's role in presenting this award to Larry Muller posthumously. And even at that time, never dreamed that I'd be here getting the same award. So one thing I do a lot of is I'm driving around town, especially with my wife, Joy. It's interesting. We drive around and I keep pointing out different projects we've done around town. And, you know, she wonders, wow, the boring engineering work. But the thing that gets me is a lot of these projects that I worked on when I was younger, I see RFPs coming out for improvements on those projects that I designed and was involved with constructing. I go, well, why are we rebuilding those? And then I go, oh, well, I guess it's past its design life. My gosh, guess I'm getting old. But I really so much enjoy working with colleagues and professional friends that I've developed over the years. I've been able to do a lot of that through ACEC Colorado, as Gray mentioned, through the Transportation Committee for many, many years. QBS Colorado, I was with the board of directors for ACEC Colorado for a few years. And I've really made a lot of good friends through the organization, and I enjoy working with people, and also have many opportunities to team with a lot of the members of ACEC Colorado on projects. And the last few years, I've been helping Muller out, writing proposals, and just kind of furthering my career. Gray and the ownership group there, as I say, have supported me really well with that. And I do remember a transportation committee meeting a number of years ago, and I was sitting next to a gentleman, Joe Maheen, which a lot of you might know. And he was mentioning that he was 80 years old at the time. And I was saying, well, Joe, what in the heck are you doing, you know, still working? And he says, well, I enjoy it so much. I said, well, you know, boy, I'm never going to do that. When I get retirement age, I'm just going to go ahead and retire. Well, I think I passed retirement age a number of years ago, and here I am still working. And I enjoy working with the people at Muller. I get to see them. It's a great part of my social life as well as a work life. And it really makes me happy. I'm so proud of the company and the accomplishments of the firm and the people there. So again, thank you so much for this wonderful honor. And I hope through the remainder of my career in life that I'll be able to live up to the honor that you have bestowed upon me. Thank you very much.